Captain's log 420-69-24240. We started doing some work on this guitar, doing extracurricular activities while the camera was off, just sanding, right? And we also use this guy, right, just to hog away, well, I wouldn't even call it hogging, but just to take down some of the soot from the instrument. Now what I'm going to be doing is going to the stain so I can get the back of the guitar stained, because we're going to move on to the sides and then the top. So, or something like that, I don't know. I might do the top after this, who knows. But what I do know is we need to stain this motherfucker, and it is damn near clean. We're going to take one more pass at it, but I need to get a dish and some other things together. Like this. See, you only buy Cabot, because the rest of that stuff is for cucks, like real cucks. Anyways, we've got to mix our Barnyard Red, and as you can see, it's growing a little bit of skin, and that's actually not much of a problem. This stuff still goes on smooth, and it is still perfect for our needs. But god damn, is it a messy thing to clean up. This is why gloves are super helpful. So we're going to somehow get some of this into here. Alright. And what we're going to do is put this motherfucker down. Mineral spirits! Because we need this to penetrate. So, if you can imagine how little of this red stain we have in here. Alright, I'm only going to be adding just a little bit of this stuff to it. It's just to thin it out, just like Dan Earlywine would say. Oh, yeah, you got to thin it out real good. Oh, yeah. So then it'll take with the locker, stewmac.com/funny hat for chicken. So chopsticks make an excellent stir stick. I highly suggest you recycle your old chopsticks and put them to work like I have. Now, staining is a separate beast that is not meant for us mere mortals to accomplish. Yet, the barrier to entry is so low that really any idiot could do it. With enough time, effort, and, well, in some cases, enough sandpaper to cover your fuck-ups. So, without any further ado, we get this out. And just before we start, I don't know if you fuckers noticed, we've done a little bit of burn on the side. We're trying not to barbecue that beautiful binding made in a meth lab somewhere in China, because we know that meth lab binding is actually good. So here we are. It's a little intimate. And you can see here, best video game ever, Super Metroid, represent. Now, I didn't have to let this dry, because when I had treated this with mineral spirits, I hit this with a torch afterwards, and that helped combust it. So there were flames, and they were nice. So that combusted the mineral spirits, which I then forced it out because of the heat, and it dried up real quick. And then what you're left with is this wood that is totally ready to take some stain. Now I don't feel good about the way this is mixed, so I'm going to add a little bit more mineral spirits to it. There we go. Good healthy helping of that. And just like early one would say, it's just to thin it out. So here we go again. So we just dab a little bit on our thing. And then we just kind of work it. You know? I don't think that there's a definitive method other than I'll put the fucking shit on. And see, this is why it's nice to do the paper towel method like this, because you get some shit that's wandering on you, you instantly got a rag right there in your hand. Take care of that shit. Now, because this is the Varathane Barnyard Red, we're going to put this on thick and let it sit for a while. And then we're going to wipe it down with mineral spirits and more sandpaper to kill a goat. Yeah. We could make shredded goat tacos with all the sandpaper that I've used. Just on this side of the instrument. But I love the way these things look right when you're applying the stain, because it's so vibrant, and then you start to take it down and it loses a lot of that excitement, but it becomes something all on its own. And you want to go against the grain, with the grain. You want to get this shit on there, and you want to make sure you're driving it home. Whoa, hey buddy, do not pass go. Now I'm probably doing this too fast, you know. I'm sure our good buddy Ben Pro would be talking all sorts of weird things for like 20 minutes. And we'd only be seeing another 10 minutes of the build actually advance. That's not how we do things here. We try to get this done so you can watch the video, so you can enjoy it, and watch me learn and fuck up so you don't have to. So I'm going to get rid of this towel. I'm just wiping away a little bit of the excess, and then we're going to go and hit it again. Alright. So this is oil-based stain. So this is the kind of stuff that makes the Sujibon kind of happy. And I mean, you know, kind of happy is, you know, I'd say it's a fair approximation. Remember, 2 towels. Twist it like you're rolling a fat boy. But people don't roll fat boys like that. But you see, and you're like, alright, so then we take our tubular and go like that. Boom. We have an applicator that looks like Jodie Foster's fist. Hoo! And see, now it's going on again. This time we're gonna fuck it up sideways. We're gonna fuck it up all around. Come on. Alright, we'll even do that little ringlet a little bit. I just hate having that shit build up in there. But you know, if I was smart, I would have plugged it. Sweet Jesus. Either this shit is thirsty, or I'm about to make a big mistake. Tune in next week on the CW. Alright, fucks. I think that's good enough for now. We gotta let this dry. I gotta get rid of hazardous materials before I burn down my kitchen. And, well, it looks like I performed some type of illegal surgery. I wonder what it was. And was it good? Anyways, I'm signing out. Later.